ladies and gentlemen, welcome to chat room today. It's been a lovely week.
Yes.
Yeah, we're here today.
And it's been a long, long week.
Oh yeah.
With this, with the heat today, it's making us make some changes.
So today's bring your children to work day. Abby? Today's bring your children to work
When
day.
you don't have a babysitter.
Yeah, so today's bring your children to work day. So you'll be getting a little bit distracted.
Exactly.
But we're gonna see how we'll make the show roll.
Yeah.
Even with all the distractions and everything. I hope you've been doing fine. I hope you've been great. If you notice, the audience did not clap for us today because they're on vacation.
Exactly.
Today is holiday, so
we are having too much work in our hands.
Exactly. So as we always do it, right? Please just type where you're watching from. Let's know where you're watching from, okay? So that we can give you the best shout out we can give. And as we always do it, don't forget to like where you're watching this from. Don't forget to hit the subscription tab. Do not forget to hit the notification tab so you know just when we come on. And lastly, don't forget to
share. There is love in
sharing. Sharing is
caring.
Caring is
loving.
Loving is
sharing.
Oh, wow. Okay. You don't do away from me. All right.
He's telling us loving is
when my phone said okay. So people, we have a very, very interesting topic for you today.
Yes, very
very interesting topic. Sit tight and enjoy the show, okay? But in the meantime, please, if you've not shared, just begin to share.
Just share.
Begin to share where you're watching this from.
You hear our new worker.
Yeah, he's saying make sure you share. Okay, share it. So yes, we're gonna go straight to the point. Straight to the point. Today we're gonna be talking about a very, very interesting topic that has actually caused problems so many times with so many gospel artists.
Yes.
But we want to give you our 2 cents on this particular topic.
Correct.
Today, the topic for today is Mercy Chinwo blacklisted for charging a church 10 million naira. Yes. Mercy Chinwo blacklisted allegedly for charging a church 10 million naira. That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's like approximately $17,000.
I did not even do the calculation. I did not even do the calculations.
The mathematics.
Yes, I did not, because doing the mathematics would be too much money. So we're gonna talk about.
We want to go deep into it.
We're gonna go.
I will need you to feel free, make your comments, and be open-minded.
Yes,
because this is something that you really need to talk about. We want to talk about because
yes,
we want to see reasons with you. What you think, because I have something to say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go into that in detail, before we go into that topic, let's just dive into something very, very funny that happened. I think was this 2 weeks ago? I think this happened 2 weeks ago.
Was this something you were telling me about just now?
Yeah.
About the wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It happened 2 weeks ago. I just want the audience to watch this and respond to it. Exactly. So please don't forget to type where you're watching from, and let's know who you are by typing your name. Okay. All right. Let's go.
We were just kids when we fell in love,
right there.
not knowing what.
Ready?
You all seen what it is I seen? That is what we come to? This is what we come to? Nah, man, nah. I hope this is not real. I hope this is not real.
So, if this is real,
this is real for real. But I have to, because I was watching it, I started thinking.
Okay.
Is he receiving messages from people like congratulations and he cannot wait?
That's why he's texting.
Send it text like, oh, thank you. You know, maybe it's like watching chat room or something.
I don't think he was. Don't blame us for him missing out on his wedding. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't blame us for him missing out on his wedding. Chat room has nothing to do with it.
He's chatting.
Yeah. For those of you just joining, please and please hit the let's know where you're watching from, okay? So we can say hi to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some comments first of all. We have Kudos in the house. Hello, sir. Kudos is in the house. He says, good afternoon, USA. Good evening from UK. Hi. Good evening, sir.
UK.
Welcome.
Kudos.
Yes, it's
And
always nice
kudos
to
to
have
you.
you. Yes. Jessie Chops is in the house.
Jesse Chops.
Welcome. She says, good evening, Daddy and Megs. Happy Sunday, sirs.
Sunday.
Thank you very much, Jessie
You're
Chops.
welcome.
She said, I'm watching from Nigeria, Abuja.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Nice to have you on. So, for that video, before we go to the main story of the day, what do you think?
That video is so funny stuff, because how can you be so distracted on your wedding day?
Because
wait, he's not even patient enough to wait.
he couldn't wait. He could not wait.
Or maybe they are sending him congratulations greetings.
What kind of
messages.
congratulation message is that?
But why is he having his phone on him?
Just look at the guy. Look at the guy. He's typing, right? His wife is happy. Very, very happy. It's her wedding day.
Yep.
And the guys, even people that came for the wedding, see how he's passing them. Did not even say hi. Was
Look at
busy
she's
texting.
dancing.
She's dancing. He's just
He's
there.
just doing his own thing.
He's doing his own thing. Now they came out. She's like, baby, come out of, leave the phone alone. And he's like, what is your problem?
Oh,
Eh?
okay.
What is your problem? You see
see
what
that
I'm saying?
reaction?
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
You see, she's dancing. She's happy. She's like,
so there's already trouble.
there's trouble before they even enter the house. Look. So he's, baby, leave the phone now. You see,
What are you talking about?
phone kill you there. And he continued his thing.
And she just covered it up.
She had to cover it up.
Covered it up.
She
Yeah,
had to. There's no choice.
She's good.
She has no choice. It's her wedding day. By the way, the dress looks nice.
Very
Kudos to
nice.
you. If you are with,
Very
if the
nice.
wedding people watch this, the dress looks nice.
Very great dress.
Your husband is
outfit.
a number
Your
one,
husband-
number one bullshit guy.
It's a mess.
Huh? Serious one.
You need
Serious
lane of
one.
legs.
Huh?
You need lane of legs.
Legs.
Yeah, not behind.
About,
Because the own deliverance,
about laying of head.
head. No, I
Head
know
now.
your head too precious for that.
Okay.
They need to lay leg on her.
So if you're watching from home, please, what do you think about that video? About what the guy did? What do you think about what he did? Was he right in attending to anything, whether business or whether he was responding to chat rooms and this
So
thing?
business cannot even wait.
He cannot wait. He was
It's
so
maybe,
eager.
Maybe it's chat room. Was it on the Sunday evening, the wedding?
Okay.
It's like there's a story on chat room.
Yes. Let us know what you think, guys. Let's know what you think. Ina is here in the house. Hello, Ina. She's
Hey,
watching
Ina.
all the way from Namibia. Welcome to the show. So yes, for me, that guy, I don't know. I think it's as if they forced him to do the wedding. It's as if not force with them force him. But
I'm just wondering, what was he thinking? That
What
he would
was he
carry his
thinking?
phone
yeah,
and be, he's so distracted.
yeah.
And for that part that when the wife was trying to correct him,
Uh-huh.
and then his response was just so negative.
Yeah, we'll play the video again. We'll play it again. So we
For
have
those of you that are just coming in, this
we have
video
Uwa in the
is-
house. Hi Uwa, welcome. She's watching all the
Hey.
way from Atlanta.
Allah,
Welcome,
the
Uwa. Yeah, it's been when was the last time we were in Atlanta actually?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember when to Alaska.
Yeah.
We stopped at Atlanta. We needed to test something.
Yes,
We have Chi Gospel in the house. She said,
Gospel.
I didn't see the full video. I'll play the
We'll
video
play
again.
it
We'll play it again.
It's a-
And we'll analyze it together.
yes.
She says, I saw it briefly on Instagram. Oh, briefly. Okay. Okay. Livy's Kitchen is in the house, everybody.
Hey,
Livy, she said,
Kitchen.
good evening, ministers, and happy Sunday. It's Livy's again, watching from my kitchen. May God, may God bless you in your
May the
kitchen.
Lord save you.
Kudos says,
Happy Sunday.
the times we find ourselves, technology taking over our lives. That's humanity.
Yep.
That humanity is lost. And maybe I didn't read it
That
right.
technology is. Why will you cannot wait?
Well,
It's like a serious addiction.
so people, let's analyze this video together before we go into the main topic of the day.
We'll
You stay
play
in
it
one place
again.
now. Okay, let's play the video again.
Play it again.
Watch the video. They are leaving the wedding site, right? and he's on his phone
Look at him.
typing. People that came for the wedding, his guests, the wife is greeting everybody, welcoming
but he is
them.
looking at
Look
his
at what
phone.
he did to this man. Watch.
He will bump him.
He bumped the man. He was like, oops. And he didn't even say oops. And then the wife was dancing, trying to shake his hand.
Yeah.
Honey, join me and dance. Now lie. He's still holding the phone.
No. it wasn't.
And then the wife is like, what are you doing now? Leave the phone. Is it your phone?
Hey,
And then he dragged her. He said, let's be going
let me
home.
going home. That guy's a mess.
Oh, Jesus. So, please, let's know what you think about that video. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. Very, very
That guy's a
crazy.
mess.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So, okay, let's.
He needs a whooping.
He needs serious whooping. What says nice being here. Nah, thank you very much. Well,
You're welcome,
stay one place now. So, Healthy Jesse Chop says, wow, I love that wedding dress. Yeah, the wedding dress
Very
is
nice.
dope.
That wedding
Says,
dress is hot.
the wedding dress is hot.
I like that.
Says,
wedding
Daddy,
dress.
that's nice. Okay. That's the type you will buy for your daughter. Okay.
Okay. I will have to find the man first before we buy it for our daughter. Hey, finally, our brethren.
Yeah,
Somebody
go.
has come to relieve us
Now the show can
of our
continue.
duty.
What? Hey, what? It's by the side. Sorry, guys. All right.
Yes.
You see, when they say bring your children's day, bring your child today to work day.
It's
not easy.
It's not an easy job.
It's not easy. It's
Now,
not easy.
for this, we want to thank all our women all over the world for a great job. See, you see everything. We don't follow everything. Now.
Okay.
We drop everything. Women, you are doing a great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care of our children.
So now let's do this show now. Welcome to chat room. Welcome to chat room. Okay, I can stop sweating.
It's not easy to take care of the
I
child.
can stop sweating. Okay, now let's go.
Wait first.
No, they're waiting. They're waiting. We have plenty.
Babysitting not
coming.
easy.
My brother. Persuator say easy. It's a
It's a lie.
You know, see me, I hold on for side. I did it
Even
sweat.
your mind don't put-
My mind not even did the show. I just dey sweat anyhow.
I beg. We the hell the women. We hell them now.
When I try.
I
We
beg.
hell now. Okay, now let's go. So from that video, right? Okay, Living's Kitchen says, I think the man will sleep alone on his wedding night so he can finish texting that person that is so important to him.
That's
What
from
rubbish.
you, Living's Kitchen. That's from you because that woman, she doesn't seem like that kind of woman.
Yeah, she was dancing.
She was dancing. She wasn't even not. She doesn't even care that this man is just.
No,
a
she
loser.
cared. She cared. She shook his hand. She's like,
Yeah.
honey, leave the phone now.
Okay, I think she's covering up. She's a good actor.
Okay, let's keep going. Eugene Okwala is in the house, everybody. Good evening, house.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Welcome, sir.
He said, I bring you warm greetings from Jos, Nigeria. Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
very much. Who says, that was disrespectful. Yes, I agree. Completely disrespectful to the guests that came for that wedding, to the wife that was at that wedding. In fact, disrespectful to himself, and unfortunately to all the men.
It's an
On behalf of
embarrassment. He
the men,
embarrassed us.
on behalf of the men, we apologize.
We apologize.
Please take our sincere apology.
Forgive his ignorance.
Please, because that guy was just too ignorant. What nonsense was that? What nonsense?
How can you just
How
come
can
and
you
embarrass us like that?
see fine
We
wife?
gentlemen like this.
Gentlemen,
We don't like all
this
kind of
Gen
nonsense. We don't treat
Z
our women like
gentlemen.
this.
Anyway, let's
And look at
continue.
that, she's so beautiful too.
Yeah. I says I
We
watched
don't
the
deserve
video.
that woman.
I watched the video a couple of times. Don't know. Money can be talking there.
Which money? It
She
doesn't
got
look-
possessed.
This is big head.
She got possessed. So much disconnection. Yes, total disconnection. Total
Yeah.
disconnection. Like
You know, that's
Yes.
the word. Yeah.
Ina says, the man is not off from work, even on his wedding day. My sister, how sure are we that his work?
It's not.
Never
we don't
can
even know
tell.
what he's doing.
He never can tell. Owa says, I'm not a marriage therapist, but I believe that hold on, what is blocking my screen? Hold on, let me take this thing off. Okay, I'm not a marriage therapist, but I believe that the bride must have seen the red flag, but she ignored it because of what people will say. I
don't
actually
think about what people say, but she's ignoring it for some reason. I don't know why. Because she is right. Because that behavior, even on his wedding day, you see the way he's behaving. That behavior didn't start that day. Nope.
He'll be that kind of man that he'll be on the phone. He'll be on the phone.
Like a rude, careless.
He'll be on the phone. He'll be typing.
Human being,
He'll be
exactly.
typing. Honey, what?
Yeah.
I want. See, leave me alone. I'm busy.
Hey.
You know, it's not. It's
How are you
not
going to
right.
manage that?
Well, I'm sure they're getting married. She accepted to marry him.
So
She accepted to marry him. So, like Uwa said, she must have seen a lot of red flags before this day, and yet
who are
who are we?
Who are we?
I am that
Who are we to?
I am that is me.
To talk in their matter.
I am that I am. Okay, let's. Healthy Justice Chow says that was a red flag. The man no just care about that girl
at all.
Don't be so sure. There are different ways to care about
it.
No, there are different ways to care about a person. For the fact that he wasn't paying attention on his wedding day doesn't mean hey. Okay, fine. I'll take the role of the devil's advocate here. Okay, I'm going to go against what you're saying.
What are you going against?
What is the most happiest day for majority of women that we know?
No, their wedding day now.
What is the most thinking day for men?
It's not your wedding day.
The wedding day.
Why will it be a wedding day?
The wedding day. Let me tell you why.
You should be happy.
Let me tell you why. Yes.
To marry.
But the happiness of the man does not equal the happiness of the woman on the wedding day. It
depends though. It's not always.
Any man
Not
that will be as happy as the wife on the day of their wedding day. Excuse me, my point of view, it means that woman, he's marrying into serious wealth. And in don't hammer.
I disagree.
In don't hammer.
I disagree.
Wait now. I'm coming. Women are traditionally, especially from Africa. If you disagree with me at home and you're watching, please type I disagree and tell me why. Women, especially from where I'm from, you're programmed.
Where are you from?
You're programmed.
They want to know.
Nobody asked in the comment section.
I'm asking you because you want to know.
I am that I am. Women, right? This is it. You ask a woman, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or what do you want to do when you grow up? You will hear, I want to go to school. When I graduate, I want to get a job. In fact, they don't even add jobs, Seth. When I graduate, I want to marry. Then I want to have children.
Okay.
Psychologically, that route, that women have been trained.
Designed.
I won't say designed. Trained.
Assembled.
Women have been trained to know that, okay, you get to a point and then you get married. That's why marriage is a stressor in the life of women in our generation, in fact, in life.
Wait, have you not seen a video of one guy that was getting married?
The
guy was dancing as if.
I mean the dance. I said I be the wife. Look at the one. Do your research. The wife is. If you don't hammer, you don't hammer.
Acrobat.
He even do gymnastic. He don't hammer. But this guy that you are watching, he's a big boy. I'm sorry, he's a big boy. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful. But that phone he was doing is disrespectful. I don't subscribe to that. But he's a big boy. He just wants that day to be over and he wants to go. After all, what did people come
Where
for?
is it from?
I don't know.
Another question.
I don't know, and I don't need to know. That would be this thing.
Another topic.
Yeah. All the people that see, actually look at it. People that come for weddings, what did they go for at the end of the day?
But the wedding, there was not a lot of people there.
It's not a lot of people. Yeah. Who even know? Maybe he's even doing.
Maybe the people already knew that he's a knucklehead. So
No. I disagree. No, I humbly disagree, sir. I humbly disagree. Let's keep going. Oh, Paul is in the house, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's been a while. Paul is away. He says, good evening. Uzo from Abuja. Okay, I see. Okay. Uwa says she cared, but shame will not let her. So she have to put a smile, make Faonyash no open.
He's Faonyash.
Uwa is very smart. Uwa is very. You see how she's breaking it.
Please just
breathe, because she attempted to. She nudged him. She was like, leave the phone now. And they was like, what is your problem?
And you know what? You know why he was so arrogant? Because I think he was feeling like, oh, there's not much people here. This thing's not going to make any difference. Let me just be fooling he was just fooling himself.
Well, everything we're saying right now is based on assumption from what we saw, because
Yes, we
don't have the guy to
responding to his
you don't know
foolishness.
if the guy is a medical doctor and he had a patient in the theater that he needed. You don't know if he's a medical doctor and he had a patient and he had to be texting procedures, or it's like, okay, just put them on 2-liter oxygen, administer this medication, I'm on my way, I will be there very soon, I'm doing my wedding. Hold on, these people here, you, this man, come on from my side. I'm coming. That man that he passed.
He's a mugulu.
Samsov, don't be accusing the guy like that.
Yes.
Kudo says, programmed by default to the phrase, marriage and children makes you a validated woman. I agree.
That doesn't mean that you should pick a coward or is a very crazy, stupid person that doesn't have sense.
But that's what's gradually changing now. Women are beginning to realize that they don't have to be pressured into getting married.
Listen, watch and pray. You didn't say pray before watch. Say watch and pray. So immediately you watch and you see his misbehavior, don't jump into it too. You will not tell me I did not tell you.
Let me ask all the women in the house right now. All the women in the house. Okay, before we continue, let's just do room cleaning. Please and please, like where you're watching this from. Okay, hit the notification, subscribe, hit the notification tab so you know just when we are on. And lastly, please share. Do not forget to share, because
there is love in sharing.
Okay.
And then don't forget to send. We need to make a video for that money side.
Oh, yeah, you are money. Money
is very important,
my brother. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is there is a cash if you are watching from YouTube, which I'm sure majority of you are. There's a cash place right there. Send your donation.
Exactly.
You will know money is important. Yes. So as I was saying, if you're a lady out there, and you're marrying a millionaire,
don't listen to him.
Will you be okay with the guy texting on your wedding day? Or will you just stop the wedding and go home? You don't have money like that, too, but you're getting married to a millionaire. Will you be okay with the guy texting on the wedding day? Or will you just end the wedding right there? Type it, let's see.
I don't think majority will end the wedding right there. What they will do is that they will be patient, but then some of them will be thinking, oh my God, I've entered one chance. What did I do?
Type it so Samsov will see it.
Let me see what you will do, okay? Because let me not speak for you. But yeah, women.
Okay. So what says, Mex, don't paint the picture. See his face. You can tell that his action says nah. Says now you won't wear wedding gown now. No. You cannot just assume. You're assuming. Don't assume. So I asked the question. You're there, you're watching. Everybody watching right now. If you're a lady watching right now, will you be, if you're getting married to a millionaire, like a millionaire, will you be okay with him texting on the day of your wedding like that guy, or will you just let it slide? Let us know in the comment section.
Or you put millionaire so that they can change their mind.
So it's not just a Tanzania.
Indirectly, it's trying to say to you women that you guys are easily influenced by money. Is that correct?
See allegation. From where to where? From where to see how he's putting words in my mouth.
You know you put millionaire?
If I put millionaire, I don't talk say ladies are attracted to money now. How would I just say generally?
You are specific about a millionaire. Because you know that when you put millionaire, it will affect the way they would think.
Why are you thinking that it will affect how they will think? So that means you now are thinking it will affect the way they are thinking.
Because you are the one that started.
How can you be thinking my thinking for me that is not thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah, respond.
Anyway, please respond. Yes. But to be honest, right? That's not excusable except in an event of life and death. Then you can be texting on your wedding day. Or you shouldn't be texting in an event of life and death.
He will not even have phone. What is this phone doing on him?
Well, his best man is supposed to have the phone, but from looking at that wedding, I didn't see a best man. I didn't even
Exactly.
see.
They
Okay,
made
there
their
was a
behind.
chief
They are
bridesmaid.
behind.
There's not even best man.
Because it's a knock.
Oh, look, no, look at them. Look at them all the way back there. They went to the back.
See in life. See how.
Bridesmaid is not
even
even
the
there.
woman that is holding him. He's trying to pull his hand away. Look at watch that. Watch. See? See, it's like he's trying to pull his hand off. No, this is by
The
fire.
girl is dancing.
This is by fire, by force.
She's dancing to prison.
She will dance out, don't worry.
They want to fight here. It's a teacher for
Yeah,
war. I like this guy. I like this guy.
You do like this.
I like this guy. I
guy.
like him. He's the number one bullshit guy. Okay. Chikasu says, I will even help him to hold his phone. We are in this business together.
I like that.
I'm like,
Yeah, I like that. Exactly.
You don't know
So
what the
the
man
phone
carries.
grab
Grab the phone. Grab the phone.
You know what's some women? They go grab the phone from her.
You said, honey, be dictating. Let me be typing.
Exactly.
Uh-uh.
So,
Oh,
what are you doing with the phone?
Oh, I says, yes, I will be okay, but definitely not with that attitude. And also not for so long. It's a wedding day, bro. Okay.
Exactly.
Ina says, that phone will be very far away from him on that day. The day is important for us.
Exactly.
What is it exactly to everybody? This one say,
but wait,
I will
that's
accept
why-
it. Exactly.
That's
I will not
why-
accept it.
That's
Exactly.
why he needs a best man. Because even his unkin, what you used to clean his face, the best man supposed to be.
He did not have a best man. Is it his
because
fault?
he is a knucklehead.
No. Can you stop using words on this guy?
He
You don't know.
is a mess. Don't you see there's no.
Now you
He
mess.
not get friend.
You see friend here? You see friend?
Why he not get friends?
Who tell you say no get friends?
Where?
They get friends?
Of course, the day behind her. You know, you used to play on the game.
Which Biana? Which Biana? I can't see any friend behind her.
Wait, first, they don't get anything.
They don't get anything. Two of them.
So,
They didn't have anything. Nothing.
they are very lonely.
Who told you they are lonely? For the fact they don't want to have best
They
man
like
and
her
best
like
woman.
that.
They like her like that. That's their life. People should mind your business. Okay.
The one with this one. The one with this one with the man that
I don't
we bring the gunshot room.
Kudo says, where is the chief bridesmaid and best man? They are not there. They are late. They came late for the wedding. They're absent. Owa says, the bridal train could be in front. Camera turn and VC bridal train. Yeah. Marlin says, welcome Marlin. Marlin says, in my opinion, if a woman marries for the material things, his behavior will not really matter much. Money will cover most of the offenses. Well, I agree. Okay.
Money will cover most of the offenses. Like, she will manage.
Yeah, no, the money will cover most of the offenses if she's married for money.
Yeah.
I agree with
right.
you in that.
Right.
So yes, thank you very much for responding, ladies. Thank you very much. So for all the men in the house, I believe we are all unanimous on this. We are all giving the ladies apologies for this man's behavior. On behalf of this man's behavior, please forgive him. You are with us. Nami hold phone.
Yeah, man.
Nami hold the phone.
That guy supposed to be behave like a he goat.
Samson, you don't know
I
what's
don't even know
going
why they
on.
want to use that good for people that are like doing well. Good. This is a good.
GOAT, greatest of all times.
Greatest of all time, man.
Greatest of all time. Good. No be man.
But they only put that picture good.
That's because they don't want to type the spelling. We Gen Z generations, it's how we communicate.
Yes, marriage.
Who be Gen Z?
You know, you talk about.
You be Gen Z?
No.
He said no.
This is some soft.
Gen
We're
Z
inside.
generation.
We're not outside. We're inside.
We're outside.
We're outside. We're inside.
Okay. If you agree that I'm Gen Z, type yes. If you don't agree, type no. All right, now let's forget about that guy. Let's forget about that guy. Let's go to our main topic of the day.
Hey.
So,
This one.
guys, I want to play a video for you next, and I want you to tell me what you think. So let me paint the story, or let me generate the story.
Chief Gospel. Watch. Sit back and watch.
Yes, it's actually going to be very, very important.
Yes,
so this is the storyline. Allegedly, a church, Reverend Father complained about Mercy Chinwo charging a lot of money to come and sing praise and worship in their church, and he asked, how much is she getting paid now? And they said 10 million. So it was like, imagine if Brother Andoka would sing "You Love Me Too Much," would the love not be? Would the love reduce because Brother Andoka is singing it?
That guy really man.
But let's watch this video, and then you guys will judge. Sansof is laughing. You guys will judge for thyself. Okay, you guys will judge for thyselves. Hold on, let me add that video.
My man,
Yeah.
I like it.
Much expensive. If I have to bring Mercy Chinwo to come here and minister to you guys now, you will like it. How much will I pay her? How much does a gospel artist of Mercy Chinwo's status charge to come to an event or in a church? How much do you think she will collect? 10. Oh, 10. It has reached 10 million. So I will now collect money from people. Because if Okoje sing "Jesus, you love me too much," so Jesus not gonna love you too much again until it's Mercy Chinwo that will sing it. The too much in the love will go away until it is Mercy Chinwo that will sing it. These are the trajectories that we have turned Christianity to. That an artist will come to a church and lead in praise worship for 10 million naira, 5 million naira. So if that particular artist does not sing "Jesus, you love me too much," that means God don't love you too much. And some people are asking, should they be paid? Why won't you pay them? If you must bring them, you must pay them. Because what you are bringing them for is entertainment. We have turned worship into what? Entertainment. We are copying the world. Those days, those who compose songs were...
Okay, let's stop right there.
You know,
Let's stop right there because the rest are not really relevant.
because it's my friend. Because it's my friend, I will not be hard on him. You know, I will just like take it easy on him.
Okay.
Because let him just say you don't have the money.
Hold on, sir. Don't rush and conclude because he's your friend.
Ha.
Don't rush and conclude. We have
Very
to
guy, sha.
be honest. I like him. I actually follow him on TikTok.
Yeah.
And you Gen Z we deal with TikTok. You know, Gen Z.
Don't enter Jay-Z level. You're outside. Me, I'm inside.
Stay inside.
It's too cold outside.
It's chill. We like it. Okay, we have our Dr. Z in the house. Everybody, Dr. Zainab is in the house. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, Dr.
Yeah.
Z.
So, okay, now this is it, right? Do you think that gospel music ministers should be paid for coming to sing in your church? Do you think they should be paid for coming to sing
Or put
in
it
your
this way,
church?
Do you think they should charge or ask for honorarium? Because sometimes when we use the word charge, let me tell you this is kind of tricky. Or they want to make the gospel artists look bad by using the word charge. But when it comes to the preacher wants to collect something, they will say honorarium. So now the music minister got wise and says, we don't charge, we collect honorarium. So let's use the word. What do you think? Do you think that the gospel artist should collect honorarium?
That is Samson's version of the question. Do you think gospel artists that come to your church to sing should charge your church and your church should pay them? Collect honorarium or charge your church or all is the same thing? We're just
Write it
trying to
down.
cover it. Type it in the comment section, please. Let's know what you think. That's the advantage of being on the live show. So everybody watching after that can type their own. So Kudo says, can both of us, that's Sam Soft and Mex, okay, I don't know if he said to both of, what is the reason you are a gospel? What is the reason you're a gospel artist?
This is very simple. Answer.
Go ahead.
The reason you're a gospel artist,
No, you.
me. The reason I'm a gospel artist is because I'm called to be a blessing to the world. And music is an intensive means to pass the gospel or to pass a message in general. So I picked music because I love music. So I picked music to use as a tool to reach out to the world, because Bible says, go ye to the world and preach the gospel, right? So just as the pastors choose to use the preaching, I use music as a tool. So that's why I am a gospel artist.
Okay, thank you very much for your submission. Thank you. Now, do you think if Samsov goes to sing in a church, or I go to sing in a church, do you think it's right for us to charge the church and get paid by the church? Yes or no, and why?
Yep.
So, for me, you were saying something. Go first before I give my own.
Because he's my friend and I like him, I'm not going to be too hard on him, but I disagree with him. All you have to say is you don't have the money that she's requesting for, because you have to understand about logistics when it comes to music. Music costs money. For her, because of the fame she got, sometimes there are places we go because the fans will want to meet you and all that stuff. It takes a lot from you to get to all those places. Now, let me break it down when it comes to logistics. Traveling, she have to travel. If the distance is far, she have to fly. Accommodation and all those things cost money. And so sometimes the reason why the gospel artists ask for this money, even in advance, let me tell you why. Because from experience, you say, I'm a Christian, and I'm humble. I do that a lot. Oh, I'm humble, I'm nice. This is the church, because I'm doing it for the Lord. So they will tell you, some of them will just tell you, tricking you. Sometimes I will use the word trick now because they trick you. Oh, when you come, we're going to bless you. We're going to bless you. Trust me, you're coming to do it for the Lord. In your mind, you say, okay, because you're coming to do it for the Lord, you will trust them because they should keep their word as men of God, or as people of God or member of God. So you go there, what you see is a different ball game. Because you come and they will come, and then all of a sudden they will change. They will say, you know what? You see that the program was not successful. Is it my fault that the program is not successful? You told me that when I come, you will bless me. Then your words will change. They will change on you. Immediately they change on you, now you are stuck. You left all things you're supposed to do. You had to make some money or stuff like that. You came there and you didn't even ask them for anything. You didn't even charge. But then you are stranded, because then they're going to put anything in your hand. Sometimes sometimes they don't give you anything. And so it's something that you have to take into consideration, as we have families, we have bills, we have responsibilities. It costs money to make a music. Just to make a song in the studio. Let me go cheap. The cheap side. Just one song will cost you like maybe $800.
No, that's not true. Not now. Things have gone up, sir.
No, I said let me go cheap.
We're in Nigeria or in America?
In America. Dollars, not Naira.
That's because
800.
that's if you have your own studio.
Correct. Thank you. I'm just trying to let me go cheap. It's expensive to make a song.
The cheapest, 1,002.
Exactly.
1,002.
You're gonna enter the studio time, mix and mastering, vocals, backups.
Production.
Even if you back up yourself, you have to pay for the time, because you are going to back up yourself. You pay for the time. The time that you're going to take to sing that song in the studio is going to cost money. So, and then it doesn't end there. And then you will now take that song to go and look for a promoter, a producer, a marketer. And then you get them, they will charge you. The marketer that comes, you say, oh, he will not tell you, oh, you're coming from church, I will do it for you for free. No, the marketer will charge you arm and leg. You will go and look for that.
Only arm and leg, even head,
and everything.
plus your head.
And after you pay so much, and then all you need is grace for that song to blow, because it's not by a sweet song. So when God just have mercy on you, the reason God have mercy on you is because you have suffered a lot, you've worked hard enough. Okay, go forth and enjoy life now. And then now God makes you blow, and then you're all over the place. They forget where you start from.
And they will come and say, you are charging, you are charging.
Why will I not charge? When they were charging me when I was going to the studio. Now you don't want me to charge now. So how am I going to record another song?
Let's take some comments. Let's take some comments, because this is annoying.
My spirit.
Dr. Zainab says, yes, of course. You render a service and deserve a payment. Very true. Kudos says, remember, not all gospel artists are spirit-filled Christians in the faith. There are times and places to charge, and you as an artist giving CSR to give your service for a discount or free. Ina says, how will an artist survive since the standard of living is costly? Very true. Dr. Z says, especially when the artist does music full time. Very true. Livy's Kitchen says, I don't see why some pastors should collect salaries when ministers can't get paid. It is a lot of work on their side too. And for most of them, it's a full-time job. They have to pay for instruments.
And the musicians.
Very
Even
true.
the musicians that come to play for you, you pay them.
Yeah. Uwa says, thank you, Samson, for bringing in so much light into this. I am more informed now.
You're welcome, brother.
Livy's Kitchen says, logistics, backup singers, not even adding the money and time they spent when doing the songs in studio and all.
Exactly.
Marlin says, gospel artists should be supported, valued, and be paid. Growth in any industry requires financial stability.
Correct.
If gospel artists become downplayed, you will kill their ministry and
Very
place in place of anointing. Let me give you a perfect example, right?
Yes.
The song I just released, More, that I just did, audio production alone for that song.
Break it down, brother.
Audio production. That's my producer doing the beat, having a backup singer alone, and then having the live instrumentalist play alone. Audio production, $2,000.
To get good music.
Exactly, $2,000 just for audio.
You hear that?
Remove the fact that I have my studio, so I did my voicing in my studio. So I'm supposed to add my studio money to it too,
because the light bill
and everything.
Exactly.
So let's give it $2,300. Audio alone. Video production. This is the cheapest video I've done.
Exactly.
Cheapest video. And flight to California
It's part of the video.
was about $800.
You have to add to it.
Hotel bill for 2 nights, part of it. California is not
Transportation within
Hollywood is
very
not cheap.
expensive.
It's very expensive, Uber.
I
I wanted to save money for Uber, so I rented a car.
rent a car.
I rented
Rent a
a car
car.
to move around.
You buy
All
gas.
those things.
You buy gas in the rent a car.
Thank you. So video, everything in video costs 3,000 plus. Audio plus video, you're going close to $6,000 on just one song.
One song.
6,000. I have not put in promotion. No,
You have not started promoting it yet.
we have not put promotion inside it. By the time you factor in promotion and you want to do a good promotion for your song,
Promotion is a lot of money.
promotion is a lot of money. You're
Lot
talking
of
like
money.
another $3,000,
That is even more than that.
even more than that.
Yeah. The $3,000 you want to be busy.
Just you want to be basic.
Yeah.
Now we're talking how much now? Almost $9,000 on one song. One song.
Mind you, one song.
One song.
Not the full album.
Not the full album. And then you expect me to come now and you call me and you say,
I do the mathematics with the songs that I've recorded.
Exactly.
I've recorded over 60 songs.
exactly. Do the maths. Calculate all that in
Do
there.
the math.
And then you want the gospel minister to come
Uh-huh.
and you will say, my brother, thank you for joining our ministry. Thank you for blessing us today.
If you see the way they do me take my IC paper sometimes, and me at the today, I can humble where. So I don't humble so that I can't wise my humbleness the humbleness can't correct itself.
I remember when Samson's neck was very lean because of the
They were the
humbleness.
ones that made my leg very long.
Make his neck long for nothing.
For nothing.
For
No
humbling.
reason.
You see, humility should not be mistaken for stupidity.
Exactly.
It should not in any way. For the fact that gospel artists are humble, they will come to you. It doesn't
Take
mean
advantage of you.
they will take exactly. Do you okay? Let's branch out. Let's branch out. That is why you see a lot of gospel artists leaving the ministry and becoming secular artists. That is why, because of things like this. You carry mic. Hold on, sir. You carry mic. You come to your church. You are condemning a gospel artist because they charge you. You cannot afford her. If you cannot afford her, go and call Brother Nnamdi in your church.
No need to talk about
Yeah, Let
Just
Brother
let
Nnamdi,
sing the song.
let Brother Nnamdi sing that Jesus, you love me too much.
And
Oh.
guess what?
And let's see how many people will come to your
And
church.
guess what? Apart from that, even the fact that he's singing that song, do you know the copyright implication?
Yeah.
Because we don't even sue.
It is hard-earned work.
You just be singing the song like that.
You go and sing I will sue you.
We are not even talking about that side.
What are we talking about
Yeah.
outside?
But just leave them. Let them sing our song.
You carry mic, you carry mic, you carry mic, you carry mic. See, I'm sorry to say this, but all these men of God out there, all these pastors, reverends, bishops out there that are downplaying the anointing of your gospel ministers simply because you did not want to pay them. When you write a book, is it free that you give it to the people?
Tell me about it.
Do you give it to them free?
Free?
When another man of God invites you to his church to preach, do you go there out of the goodness of your heart and just tell him, God bless? No.
They use the word honorarium.
Honorarium.
Yeah.
All his payment.
So now we've changed our language too.
All his payment.
We are honorarium too.
You should start making gospel ministers
Honorarium.
look stupid, as if they are doing a bad thing. Because guess what? We are supposed to build.
Let me tell you this. This is just a very bad way. It's not fair.
It's not.
They use the word gospel artist charge. That is manipulation.
Serious manipulation.
Because they use the word charge so that you will be angry at us.
But pastors collect
But
honorarium.
they collect honorarium.
Honorarium.
Come on now. Honorarium is.
Let me tell you guys, everybody watching me right now, let me give you a fact. Let me give you a fact that you might not know or that you might have noticed. A lot of people that come to churches today don't even come to church because of your pastor.
Oh, yeah.
They don't come to church because of your pastor. They come to church because of that praise and worship. Mm-hmm. A lot of them get ministered to. They get their anointing from praise and worship. And that's why, if you notice, if you've not taken your time to notice, from today, whenever you are in church, watch praise and worship session, and after praise and worship session, watch and see. You will see some people leaving.
True.
That's where their service, they've received their anointing. That's why some pastors now became financially smart and put offering before praise and worship, so that they can collect offering, because after praise and worship, people go start the waka, people will leave. So please do not downplay your gospel music ministers. Don't. It's annoying.
It's not right.
We're all supposed to be in this together. We're supposed to be walking together. We're supposed to be building the house of God together. After all, the Bible says your gifts will make way for you.
Oh, yeah.
So the gifts are there and you are blocking the way?
Yeah, they do this just to, and sometimes they use some kind of words just to make our office look bad.
They downplay
it.
For
instance, words like this. Listen to this one. When the person that wants to introduce the pastor after the praise and worship, the most important part of the service, which is the praise and worship, this is what they say. The person will just come and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, now we want to welcome the preacher. We are now in the most important part of the service." That's lie.
Imagine.
The most important part of the service is the praise and worship, which is going to God. Because God is the reason why we come together. So for the fact that we are there because of God, we're giving God the reverence, that is the most important part. The part that he preached to us is for us. The message that is given to us is for us. It's for our own benefit. It doesn't have anything to do with God. God doesn't need your revelation or your message. So they use that to make you feel like that section, when they say that.
And then the worst thing is they will come and tell you, you are not humble. You are not humble.
Why will you be humble?
You are priding.
Because of the thing.
Because of see, sometimes when you think of the gospel, you want to leave the gospel ministry sometimes. If you are not spiritually guided,
if your foundation is not
if
strong,
your foundation is not strong, you want to leave and just go and be dancing. Shake the
lights. Unless this is what, when they frustrate you, like the way we can, like now we can talk about it.
Yeah,
it's not all gospel artists that can come and talk about it like this.
No,
they'll be afraid.
They'll be afraid.
Me, I'm not afraid.
Let people not tell them, "Oh, don't come to my church."
Because we learned so early that you need a second job, so that at least you can speak out. And even those that are watching us, they know that we are saying the truth.
Yeah, they know.
We are saying the truth, because you cannot make these brothers look, because we need, We actually need that money so that we can go and produce more, so that we can not look at, get distracted. Because when I mean distraction, look for some other jobs. Because if I'm doing 2 jobs and other jobs, I will not be focused to write a song.
Let me ask
Or
you.
come to church.
Let me ask you a question. If your pastor had a full-time job and another job, probably another job,
He will not be able to preach.
do you
well,
think he will come to church on Sunday and preach?
Because on Sundays he will be in church.
He will come and be sleeping.
Some Sunday he will be at work.
He will be at work or come and be
Exactly.
sleeping because he's tired.
Yeah, so you need him to have that full time to give to God, so he can give us the best of his gift. But it's only them that people feel they can do that. What about the gospel artists, the artists,
The reason,
the rabbi? We are also partakers of that.
this eyeglass self, don't tire me. I don't verse. No, it's annoying. The reason why gospel artists started charging, right? Back then in those days, gospel artists will not charge you. They will tell you, just give
Anything
me
the Lord lay in your
anything
heart.
the Lord lay
And
in
God
your
is
heart.
only. And God, it's like they are not listening to God anymore.
No, in those days they will listen. They will bring big envelope that God lay in their heart and give you. But now, what God will lay in their heart is, thank you for coming, my brother.
You are blessed.
You are blessed. God will continue to lift you.
For you.
Your ministry will continue.
No, we
Your
are praying
CD,
for
we are
you.
praying for you. Your CD, we sell. Why can't you start by buying my CD?
There was a pastor that did something to me, and I laughed because he didn't know that God called me into this ministry. When God called you, actually, even when they fight you, you'll be going higher and higher. He invited me to his church to come and launch my CD. He was the one that told me, you can come and bring your CDs. So I went to him. I don't know if I told the story.
That's why I'm laughing.
I went to his church. I was so excited.
He will sell CD.
I
He
will
sell
sell
CD.
CD today.
Plenty CD.
Because he wants to use my time, my presence to hype his own place. So I went there, ministered, shook the whole place. The people were all blessed. They were all excited. And then I was like, oh, today I'm going to, sell my
Chicos
CDs.
will check your WhatsApp.
I'm going to sell my CDs. Then guess what? And I was waiting for that service. This brother, this pastor, raised first offering, raised second offering, and I will be coming to single, raised the third offering, and he raised fourth offering.
Money has finished.
The money is finished.
Which money would they have to buy CD?
And lastly, he waited to the end of the service and said, "Oh, I almost forgot. Minister Samson have some CDs. You can just buy it out there." This man did this to me. He got me.
He got you real bad.
I learned.
Real bad.
You can't get me twice. You got me this time. I said, but next time you're not going to get me. So when I stood outside, everybody that came to me were like, "Oh, sorry." They knew. They were not even happy with him. They knew. Some of them came and bought the CDs. They didn't even do all those for us. One of them came to me and said, "It's okay. I'm surprised. Our pastor was. It's weird. He never raised for us. We don't usually raise 4 offerings on the Sunday. Usually 1 or 2.
Hey, you are going to sell
Is it
CD now.
4?
You are going to sell CD. Let them use change to buy your
Finish
CD.
their money so that they will not have to go.
Okay. We're going to take some comments and then we'll go on a short break and then we'll introduce our special guest today to come and give us her mind too.
Exactly.
Okay. So Chigosu says, how about some churches that will invite you and use God to bless you and say to say right? The God bless you I have there. When I used to live in my former place, in full one whole room. If I reach a point, this pastor told me God bless you. I say, I can give you some of the blessing. I have it plenty. I have it plenty. She says the truth is this: if you are inviting me to minister and you omit the money part, I will not respond to your calls or messages again. I will not even mention how much will you pay me, because before you carry your phone to call, you should have thought about money. Pastors, please. Nelson is in there. LOL, financially smart. She also says some churches would even send your fellow gospel artists to you. so they don't have to pay
That's
you.
true.
Very, very true. Of course, that's
That's
serious manipulation.
Yeah, that's manipulation.
Because I'm not afraid to. Yeah, we shouldn't be afraid. We should speak our mind.
Yeah.
So that we need to do a lot to protect the ministry in terms of preachers and gospel artists. The commercialization need to be checked to not be lost to the world. Yeah, I agree. Ina says, bottom line is value the work of an artist, and when extending invitation, take cognizance of his or her budget equally advertising that event has the artist have the artist photo and profile to pull the masses or a lot of people.
Like, it means like
Yeah, pull.
using you to,
Yeah, it's publicity now.
Yeah, you're publicizing.
Okay, let's take this one more comment. A worker deserves his or her dues. I once knew a pastor that always preached it's not godly to use your talent to make money. Yeah, right. Even though the church is paying his bills, but to pay ordinary, let's see if we have a continuation. Okay, but to pay ordinary keyboardists, now so preaching, he will start condemning you. God have mercy. Very, very true.
Not fair at all.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. So, guys, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back with a very, very famous gospel artist. She's going to join us, and we'll talk.
Hi, so glad you are here with us today in Chat Room with Mex. I am Kay, and I hope you are having fun. Please subscribe, like, and lastly share. We need to let the world know what we are enjoying here today in the chat room. Now let's go back to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you have not done what we always do, please and please, if you have not liked where you're watching this from, please like where you're watching this from. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscription tab right now. If you've not hit the notification tab, do that quick. And lastly, if you've not shared, share. Listen, share this to every gospel artist, every pastor you know, to your pastor, your bishop, your daddy, anything, anybody. Share it, because they need to know the honest truth. They need to hear from the artists themselves. Okay? Me, I'm not smiling. I'm not, because it's annoying. I'm telling you. Okay, we have a special guest in the house. We have Chi Gospel, everybody in the house. Welcome, Chi Gospel. Welcome to the show. Welcome
Good
to
afternoon, everybody.
Yeah. Good evening. Yes. So, Chi Gospel, real quick, what do you think about this particular issue?
Thank you very much. Good to see you, Some Salt.
See you too.
So, personally, I'm a gospel artist, like you all know, and I've been in this industry not for too long. I recently have been a little bit off and on. So, in my little experience with churches and invitation to sing, I'm not going to lie. My daddy was a pastor before he passed. So I understand the nitty-gritty of the importance of music. In fact, I remember when my father opened his church, there was no member. There was my dad was the pastor, instrumentalist, and my mom was the church member. Church started. We did not even go outside to preach or to say, take flyer, new church open. It was the music that attracted people into the church.
Yeah.
And they said, oh my God, the sound from this church sounds like the church is filled. No, when you come in, it's only one person. But you like the music and you stay.
Yep.
That is how our church grew. So I understand these things. And I remember very, very well that my father, no matter how, even if he doesn't have money, you know what he will do? He will put this, it may be $100. I'm just giving an example. So we package it the way, in fact, when you see the envelope safe, the way you do like this, greet you and just thank you, even if it's just $100 that is inside, you will just know that the spirit behind it is appreciation, knowing that
Yeah.
you took bus, you took fuel, you took time is money. Like just that alone goes a long way. You even see instrumentalists and donating to come to church and say, okay, I like this man of God. Like, do you understand?
Correct.
Now I became a gospel artist. I didn't even understand what goes behind the scene to make music. By the time I spend money,
You are correct.
by the time I spend money,
Correct.
not to think that streaming online is like one music is 0.9
0.9 cents or something. Yeah.
cents to get paid. So it's not like it's just like your platform you build, and of course invitation. And then and I began to see a lot of hanky panky that the churches are doing.
Plenty.
The churches are not the problem. I'm not going to lie, is the church, and the biggest problem is Nigerian church. They'll say I've come again, no, but yes, it's Nigerian church because they don't want to support you, they don't want to promote you, and
Mm.
they don't even want to even support their own. It is so sad.
Very, very.
And the problem of especially in Boston here, is the fact that you don't Jesus was not even appreciated in his own town. So what do you expect? You
Wow.
see a gospel artist being coming out of a church, being groomed in a church, and the moment the person becomes a gospel artist, they'll say, hey, he's proud, yeah, he wants to. How have you supported that person's ministry? The person will do a concert, nobody from the church will show up, maybe 3 people.
Even if the concert is even in the church,
They won't show up. No,
you still don't show.
they won't show up. Now, that's why we need to come back home. We need to come back home, and we need to create awareness. Because another thing that happens is that some artists, they just go there for free. They don't even charge you any. I understand, it's the work of God, but now social media has made it so easy and so different that if you want to listen to the songs, Sam Soft, your song is all over YouTube. I download it and listen, JJ, if I cannot afford to pay you. Or I'll say, you know what? Please, Sam Soft.
You listen to it to your house and get
true.
blessed.
Or I'll say, you know what? This is what I have to offer to you. Please, can you take it and just bless us?
Yeah.
It's not, you will hype us finish and then we'll show up at we'll sweat, especially
Come and use my moonlight.
after sweating, nothing. But I just think that it's just creating awareness. It's not an easy job. Sometimes the churches don't have, but anything little goes a long way. I'm not even saying we can't charge like Mercy Chinwo and all those people yet. Some people have that grace. But for us in the diaspora, the good thing is that we are not those kind of gospel artists that carry guitar and be walking on the street and saying, I'm a musician. God has helped us. We can always hustle in other ways. So that's why we are independent. Well, I'm an independent artist, so I sponsor myself, and then with little gifts here and there. But then the little you can do is just to say, hey, this is the support I'm giving you. I'm inviting you. It's already, we're taking 3-4 hours to do. If we are going to pick our shift, you know how much we are going to make.
How much you make from one shift?
From that shift.
Come on. Okay.
So I think it's number one with Nigerian, because every time I have gone for administration that is non-Nigerian, I'm being paid. But once it's Nigeria, I say my brother. Once they say my sister, my brother.
May you know say there's my moonlight go start from there.
Forget it. So I think it's a communication. All the gospel artists need to be on the same page and emphasize the need of this financial distress, because making music is not easy. I can't even stress it enough. It's even the money we get is 0.00% of the expense. Look at the music video that Max4 did recently. Wonderful music. You all go listen to that song. It's amazing. More. I know the details that went into that music and the production. We don't even want to talk about it. But people loved it. People if you like what you see, it's not easy. If you think it's easy, go and do your own and come out and testify and say, okay, you know what? I've done it. So I think they should encourage us the more. It's not like the music is feeding us. We love what we do. We love to bless people. Yeah. But at the end of the day, even the work of God, you can be blessed by doing the work of God. And it starts from home. It starts from Nigerian churches.
In fact, we're actually planning. We're planning to do this thing to have this episode where we're going to have a lot of gospel artists, a lot of instrumentalists come sit down. We're going to have a roundtable talk. It's going to be a segment of the show, like a day. We'll just pick a day, do the show where we'll have those artists come in, and then everybody will talk their mind, because it's high time that a change needs to come in. And like I referenced in the past, when artists will say, oh, whatever the Lord lays in your heart, just give to me. And it was fine, because pastors then were respectful of the artist's talent.
We appreciate more.
They were more appreciative. Thank you. That's the word. Were appreciative of the gift God gave to the artist. But as generations changed, as time flew by, what started happening? Everybody became business
This is what they
oriented.
think. Let me tell
Go
you.
ahead.
They think that you need them because they have the platform. So by the time you stand on their stage, because that's what is in their mind. I'm very close to a lot of them. By the time you stand on their stage, you are now popular. But as a result of that, in their mind, okay, you are the one that needs them, they don't need you. That's why their mind has changed. Because back in the days, it's hard, you hardly find big churches.
Yeah.
They were just coming up. So we were part of the people that helped the ministry
To
boom.
blow. Yeah.
Now it's up there.
And
They now think that now you need their stage. And then I usually remind them. I say, remember, you know where I'm coming from, right? Yeah, I not be today. Some of you yourself, they drink when I give my life to Christ. They were still drinking in the club.
They were in the world.
When I was
in the Lord.
singing for God. The first time I carried a microphone to sing for Jesus, some of them were inside club. They shake boom boom for everywhere. But me, I was so sometimes when I look at that, they know. So they know because if I have started ministry, if I say, okay, let me go and open church, because some of them are afraid they will have someone to open a church. God did not call me to open church.
Yeah.
But if I open a church, I will close their church.
Close their church.
So I don't God didn't send me to open church.
So this is what okay, let's take some comments before we wrap up. Victor Moses is in the house, everybody. Welcome, bro. He says communicating honor to gospel artists is pertinent. Let's stop taking people for granted. Even if you are fully boxed up enough to pay, don't take down an artist getting remuneration
for their
sorry, you can read it yourself. For their gift. Yes. Victor, you said the type word. Don't make me question my tongue, bro. Really? You come competition.
Because of the money.
Remuneration.
Remuneration. For their gift, that's true.
For their gift. Yeah, I
You don't
agree.
have to
He says,
them more.
if you're not fully boxed up, he corrected himself. Now, this is it, right? We need to respect each other. We need to know that we need each other. Stop chasing gospel artists to the world. You are supposed to be saving souls.
It's sad.
You're
It's
supposed
sad.
to be winning souls. I'm sorry, you can get angry at me for all you want as a pastor because I'm saying the truth. That's what we're here for. You understand?
we don't
It's sad.
We're supposed to, we're supposed to be saving souls and not chasing souls out of the kingdom. We should come together and walk hand in hand instead of you thinking that we need you. We need you, you need us. We're all one big family.
Body of Christ.
We all need each other at the end of the day.
We all need
Last, we all need each other. So please.
My advice to even the gospel artists, I always tell them, because from experience, where God has brought me from, where God put me now, and He's taking me to, because I learned the hard way, you know, every day you are learning. So, well, one funny thing about me is like, I keep falling into some mistakes because even though they do it to me, and I'll say, okay, this one is different from the other person. That one will do it again.
They'll set trap for you.
No, can't do it again. Yeah.
So my eye can't clear all the same to me now. So I will not just use one person I will say, okay, I have to protect my own interest.
Let me give you a personal example. This actually happened to me. I'll tell you, if the person is watching, that's fine. That's very, very fine. I was invited to a church, right, to minister there's a program coming up. I went for rehearsal 1, went for rehearsal 2, then went for the event. After on the day of the event, I finished ministering. God bless you, my brother. You did. God really used you. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, fine and good. Maybe he will call me and ask me for my zeal or my cash app.
Wait.
Fine, no problem. It's okay. It's for the kingdom. Second time, the same exact thing happened. As that same exact thing happened the second time, they called me again the third time. You know what I said? I personally am banning myself from your church.
That's what you told me.
Yes. I am banning myself from your church. I ban myself. And I get the reason why.
Okay.
I use my fuel to come for rehearsal. Use my fuel again to come for rehearsal. I cuckoo came for the event. And you blessed me, I took it. Again, come on now, once beaten, twice shy. Listen, I'm not asking you to pay for my destiny or pay for my life. You can't afford me. If we're going money-wise, I'm sorry, you can't afford me right now. That's the gospel truth. But don't insult people that God has blessed because...
It's the advantage when you don't take advantage of people, especially people that are really supporting and working for you with their heart.
No, a gospel artist right now. He used to be a gospel artist. Beautiful voice. He was very spiritual person. The next thing I opened Instagram, this was 2 weeks ago. I was looking for I just saw the guy went into. I even featured in one of his songs. He went into secular music.
So that means say Yusuf Yosungo.
I didn't know how to approach this because when I'm telling you that this person has a very unique voice that I think would be the person goes to Believers Love World, okay? So I was like, at least these people, they are people that support their artists and all that.
Used to.
And the next thing, I just saw that he's no more.
Has changed.
And I didn't know how to approach it. All I just keep doing, I kept saying, wow, your voice is amazing. Continue to. I don't know what to say because I know the reason why. I know these are part of the reason because people feel like going into secular music. You see somebody doing a show. Oh, I get one show. They call this. They'll give the person money to do show. Why can't we adopt that lifestyle in gospel, in the gospel music?
My advice to every gospel artist is that the way you carry yourself is very important. The way these kind of songs the way you promote yourself. Don't promote yourself among church people anymore. Don't do it because you are not even preaching the gospel. Jesus did not say go ye into the church and sing the gospel. No.
So go into the world.
So you should be in the club. You should be on the street. Your music should be spreading. If you target the church, you are targeting the wrong people.
Social media too. Social media is a great platform.
Target the church for anything because
social media is a great platform.
They will chase you. They will chase you to the world.
So if you target the world I love your music. When you are doing events, the world will come. Now the pastor will be looking for you. You know why? He wants the world that is following you to follow him to your church. Get that revelation? Write it down.
Type it down.
That's my pencil and my paper. Let me write it down.
Well, sorry, I'm a Gen Z. We type things. We don't write things down. We type it down.
In the tablet.
No comment that tablet off. No comment that tablet off. No.
Remember that?
No start that tablet off. No talk that one. No your tablet. Tell them about the tablet.
The first tablet was written by God. The 10 Commandments. You remember the tablet? That's the tablet.
Which tablet?
The tablet. God was the first.
So which
the tablet?
The tablet that they wrote the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, no, here is. He said God is the first one that created tablet.
Yes,
before Apple.
Before Apple learned from God.
Okay. Now, let's take this comment. Let's take some
comments.
Victor Moses says, if you're not okay, we read this. He says, while I beg, no vex, boss Max. No worry, no vex. God will never chase in the house. Welcome. Victor Moses says, we must also have a stand as gospel artists. We must know our position in Christ, and nothing whatsoever is sufficient to push us out of our inheritance in Christ. Yes, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, but I'm telling you, right? Let me tell you something.
They will push you. You don't know these people. They will.
I know four gospel artists. 4 gospel artists that I know so far that don't go to church anymore. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. When they frustrate you,
let me tell you something.
It is. Sad.
True gospel, and everyone will be watching. For me to be able to say that their behavior can actually change some people out. Is that for me, as strong as my foundation, there was a time I was so upset.
The foundation
me,
crack.
They shake the thing.
I believe you.
Because
I
sometimes
believe you.
they want to say, these people self, what did they worry on themselves now? You know, no good. You know, what is going on here?
See, I told you guys I'm a Gen Z. That should tell you how young I am. I'm a Gen Z. And the
Which one is Gen Z
experience,
self?
the experience I've had, Gen Z is like when you are age
New generation.
age
So
16,
Gen Z,
age 16,
so you
age
Gen Z.
16, age 16 to like
Is it
25.
like Gen Z?
No, not be Gen Z, now Gen Z.
Okay.
Max 4, let me tell you a story. Do you know that when I was in a church, I'm not going to mention the name of the church, Pentecostal church. I was there for like 5 years. I served 7 years. When I tell you that I served. I go to church like every other day. So when I decided to become a gospel artist, right, I made up my mind and I let it out there. In the same church that I served for years, fervently,
Of course.
dedicated,
Hmm.
sacrificed my time, my household. When I tell you, in total, I was in.
Immersed.
I was immersed. And you would think that when I had make up my mind to be a gospel artist, it would have been a thing of achievement and celebration and a good thing for the name of the church. Right? You get what I mean? My brother, like I said, everybody just gave me cold shoulder. In fact, I felt like I had backslidden just being a gospel artist. Just putting that artist in the front of the name made it look like I have this. In fact, I am backsliding. Everybody started looking at me like artists. So you leave the work of God. Now you want to be a gospel. I said, is it not the same work of God? What's the difference that I'm just gonna be doing, producing what I'm doing in the studio? From there, I was not, in fact, the insiders, in fact, I will be there looking, they will do program, nothing like, oh, let us support our own very own gospel artists. From outside, they're bringing artists, and I'm looking at myself, excuse me, sir, I'm here. What's going on? This part of the reason why I had to leave. Again, this is what I'm saying. Judges should learn to, even everything is not money, by the way. I'm telling you, everything is not money. Money is kind of important. It's like the meat in the rice. It's like the meat in the stew. When you eat rice, you add meat on top. It encourages you to, it makes you happy. Money is not everything. Sometimes it's just the positive behavior. You will see people just look down on you for nothing. Or somebody like what's his name? Sam Soft. Somebody like Sam Soft now, that's why I know, see, it's only Gucci shirt he knows how to wear and be doing press up. Yeah, say he's a is that how the gospel artists should be doing it?
See
Instead
how
of you to be doing fasting and prayer session, every day is press up and wearing Gucci glasses. What's the designer you wear today?
Don't mind them.
They'll say, this was not a gospel, he's in the world. He's in the world. Do you understand what I'm saying? And nobody is seeing the part where you have decided to do the work of God, because it's all the work of God. But this time, it's like you become an evangelist, because you are not just serving the church, you are serving outside the church as well. It's a thing to celebrate. Again, I'm just buttressing your point, Max, for what you were saying. Sorry, I cut
let
you
me
off.
categorically say this, and unapologetically saying this. The reason why all these things happens in the church is because, unfortunately, the place where there is supposed to be love, understanding, caring, and support, there is no love. It is very hard. It is very hard. I don't know why, but it's very hard to see a church where you would see that sufficient amount of love. If you find that church, you would notice that church is blossoming because it's there. But nowadays, politics has taken over. If you see a church that loves music, look at the people singing the music. The people leading that music are the pastor's family member or the pastor's closest friend because of politics. Now, politics has come into the church. It's making things worse. We're going to talk about this in detail, where we'll dig out a lot of these issues. We'll come with different gospel artists and instrumentalists, or everybody. And then we'll bring some pastors too,
Yeah.
so they can explain to us. Yes. Please, if you're a pastor out there, if you see this video and you want to be part of that team, the only kind of pastors that I know that would not be scared will be pastors that know that they are standing on the right foundation, that they are doing the right thing. So if you know you're part of them, send us an email. It's right there. Chat room, www.chat. No, is it www? It's not w. Chatroom at gmail.com. Yes, chatroom at gmail.com. Send us a message and we'll get you on that show, because we really, really need explanations on this. But because of time, guys, we've gone way, 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 way beyond time. Thank you very much, Chi Gospel, for coming.
Thank you for having
It's
me.
always nice to have you on.
It's good to see you.
People, next week, we're going to be talking about something very, very interesting. We want to give the church a breather. Let's allow the church breathe a little bit before we come. Before
We'll come for you soon, don't worry.
we are shaking church table. Chat room is a evil. You know.
The altar you are shaking the podium.
I know. Please, we're only doing what we're doing because we love you. That's the fact.
Yes, yes.
We love you and we don't want it to continue.
Yes.
You know. So next week we're going to be talking about I sued my parents for having me without my consent.
Yeah.
That guy, that character.
I sued my parents for having me without my consent.
I'm sure he did not come into a royal family, because if he came into a royal family, he would not be suing. He's angry. That's interesting.
So yes, we're going to be talking about this next week. Please join in. I don't know if Chigos will be interested in joining in. That'll be fine. But
Yeah, I can join.
Nice. Okay. So guys, stay tuned. Same place, same station. Next time, share this to your pastors and your gospel music ministers, because we need to sensitize the church. You know, because it's not fair. It's not. And you, self artists, if you are, we know you've spent money to do all these things. Be reasonable sometimes. Be reasonable.
The reason why some of them are not reasonable, because the wickedness they have
experience.
Oh, it's out of yeah, but please try. It's not everybody that did you.
Exactly.
It's not every church that did you. Consider it. Like me. I already know those.
Their size.
I already know.
I used to look at the size for them to approach.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at size. I already know those churches.
It is even the small churches that actually
yeah, the small
well.
Those churches that did not appreciate
it's
you.
the big ones that are actually you need to really deal with very well, because they are
yeah,
I agree.
But the small ones, I don't know.
The small ones are doing well.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, at this point, if you invite me for anything, I don't even care about your money. But when you disrespect me by not putting value to my time, that's an insult. And I'm sorry, I would not take it. I would not. Because it's not fair.
Do you know that the reason why these people, the gospel artists, start to charge is because from experience, like you will hear some preachers will say, "Come, don't worry. You know, when you are in need, we will always look out for you and wash
right.
this." That is the reason why anytime I think of that thing, when I get invitation,
Samsung, I think you have PTSD from this thing. The way you're sounding, like you have some kind of.
Don't worry, we'll give him some medication.
There is I can tell some traumatic experience.
Before you start, before they born you, are not a single.
I know. I saw one picture you posted. I'm like, I think it was in black and white. I'm like, wait though.
You don't say you walk. So you don't tell me
what was this?
They do.
It
have day. We were learning. You are supposed to be the GO of the music people in this place.
The reason why is really, I'm telling you the reason why some of them are reacting that way. Because you have put so much hope and trust, because you trust your pastor now. If anything he say, you believe that he's going to do it. So you are waiting that day that you are in need, that they will come for you to rescue you out. Hey!
There will be nowhere.
The way they will change.
The church does not have money.
Hey, my body would invite me. Say, I for charge this guy wound. I for charge this guy. Make turn outside and remove your money from your pocket. Because you'll be somebody you will just call him and say, you know what, I'm so busy right now. You know, things are very tough right now. You know, we will be praying for you.
It's annoying. It's annoying. You pray for me. See, the answer to my prayer God has given you to give to me, but you don't want to answer it. You don't want to answer it.
You don't say.
So, guys, if we can talk about this all day. We'll just keep talking and talking because experience too much. All I'm gonna say. So, Chigos, before you leave, what's your word of advice for them before we leave, based on the topic?
For artists or for the
based on the topic, general advice.
Well, I would just advise everything to be in moderation. At the end of the day, it's the work of God. And the blessings that God will bless us as gospel artists for even doing the work of God cannot be compared to the money that will be paid. Everybody has a part to play. I have a part to play. The audience have a part to play. The church has a part to play. If everybody play their own role well, everybody will be happy. And the church of God will be moving on. The work of God will be moving on. There will be no, mago inside.
Okay,
so that's just my own little 50 cents.
Thank you very much. I'll share 50 cents. So what do you have to say to me?
I also, we go with her, like, that you just be reasonable and allow think about the environment, the church, the background, and the purpose, the purpose of our calling. You look at the purpose, and then that's when you use that one to react and respond to all these people, because there's some of them you are not even supposed to be there. There are some places you are not supposed to go. So it's not all churches that you are supposed to go, because some of them they are not supposed to be in that place.
Hey, have you seen Sam Soft dress up for ministration, by the way? The first time I met Sam Soft, the dress you dress.
Let me say, we're giving closing remark.
Sorry, okay.
Wrap up with
the way Sam Soft dressed, it was like this king from Egypt king or something. The way I say is the artist that's
Egyptian.
How dare you not appreciate according to the presentation? How dare you?
They don't even pay you well, Seth. They know how much you spent to. They know how much you spent to
rent. Just start singing. Oh, I said, oh, this song even match with the dressing. It can't tall on top join. How will you know? I can't forget that day.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good job. Good job.
Match the dressing with the money. So what I have to say is this: prayer is very dangerous. I don't care if you are anybody, but prayer is very dangerous. And what I mean by that is this: if someone is praying to God to answer his prayer or her prayer, and God has given you the answer to that person's prayer, and you are not able to deliver that answer to that person's prayer to that person, God will take it from your hand and give it to another person to be able to facilitate that. Hence the reason why some churches mysteriously dwindle down and close. Not because of anything, but because of prayers. If a person goes down on their knees, an artist or anybody, and pray, oh God, any enemy that I have, any hindrance to my blessing, cut it off. Think about it. Are you hindering someone's blessing? Last. Is that what you're doing? So it's been fun. It's been a fun day today.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah. Always nice to have you on the show. Yep. Everybody that contributed, thank you very much. Victor Moses, kudos, Merlin, Livis,
good job,
everybody's everybody for joining. Thank you.
What makes me excited most? They're on our side. They reasoned with us.
Yeah. Yeah. But unfortunately, there should be no side in a normal world.
But wait, the reason why
in a normal world, there should be no side.
Yeah,
but because of everything happening, it's creating fraction.
Is this show on TikTok as well?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Well, we're planning towards that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're planning towards that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you very much, guys. Chicos, we can stay by so we can talk after the show backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Thank you very much. See you same place, same station next week. God bless you. Peace out.